you doing? Let's get another week of sculpting. Hopefully get some sculpting in today, but today's a good day because we're going to finally give away this Miss Marvel here that we've been doing for 2 weeks, which is great. It's a way to help build my exposure. Finally can get that word out. And I fumbled that on my little video, but yeah, I wanted to use it to help trying to get my presence out there a little bit more, and it did great. I'm very close to 2,000 followers now on Instagram, and hopefully keep building up YouTube as well. I think we're just over 100 right now, so that's great. We didn't get to finish the lizard past ones. I've been working on other things, and then we'll go over the Hall of Armor in a second here, but I was kind of focusing on that. So lizard took a step back, and I wasn't liking the scales as it was, so we decided to just push it back, or I decided to push it back, and we'll work on it another time. And so hopefully today we can get a little bit further. I found a nice scale pack, and we'll use that and go from there. So, but yeah, I want to start off with what's going on recently, and that's I've launched the digital files for the Hall of Armor here. Hold on. So this one is very, very cool. Oh, I do not have the remote control next to me. But so this is the Hall of Armor. There's a light puck on the inside. So you can see how in here there's a light puck that sits inside there. There's one that's going to sit there, and one on the top. There's magnets here and here on both sides, on the top and bottom, and that's what keeps it in there. The top is removable. If you ever need to get into the top for any reason, it just keys in there. It's pretty good. And then there's a little wall mount on the back here, so you can put it on there, and it fits pretty well. The bottom is all adhered to it, so if you were wall mounted here, you can pull this off at the top, and you'd be good to go. It lights up really cool. Here, let me show. I have pictures. Let's show you guys that. So yeah, so you can see how much it really lights up the inside of the Hall of Armor, and I'm really liking this. It's bigger, it's wider than I was hoping it to be, but it's because of the light puck itself, but it does so much light, and I couldn't get a good way of creating a light in here that was like wiring the LEDs. So having this as a rechargeable battery, rechargeable light that you put in there just works fantastic. So digital files are on my website right now. However, I am working on getting the 3 of them available. I've only got 2 so far. Like this is like 1.5 right now. I still need the little base plate pieces. So that's I'm just waiting to get 3 of those pieces together, and once I do, then I'll have I'll be able to show you guys. Let me take that off. I'll be able to put it up for sale as all 3. Because I kind of wanted just to take some promo pictures before I actually solicit it. It's going to be like around $80 to $90 because the pucks themselves are like $30. And it takes a while because I've only running on 1 printer for those. So they've been doing really well. The reel I posted did really good, so I'm really hopeful for those. So if you guys haven't checked it out, go to Instagram and we'll go check that out. Yeah, I'm very happy to have that. And then the other cool thing is I realized, okay, if I'll stick something together, I can put my villains on top it creates a nice shelf. It's pretty deep. And so I created this top piece that you see there, and it has a little Stark Industries logo in there as well. And Nico Army Customs was able to help me out and printed out some pieces that I have. He has some filament for me from the Fantastic Four wall mount. And did some variations for me, and I want to hear what you guys think. Which one do you think is the best, like, variation? I'm kind of digging between, like, hold on, like these 2, the bottom 2, the white with the blue letters, and then the black with the white letters, because it's gonna be on that silver area. But let me know what you guys think. I want to hear your guys' opinions on that. But this is mainly for me in my display, but I'll have this available as a digital file as well. That will be part of the. I can add it to the Hall of Armor digital file when you guys buy it. I can add it to it, but it's not complete yet. It's almost done. I just need to print it before I know for sure that it's ready to release, which I'm hoping to do next week. So, anyways, so there's that. Let's see what we got. Triple Toys, what's up, man? And then we got Gaijin. How you guys doing? Appreciate you guys keep being in here. Bottom two, the top one color scheme fits better for Fantastic Four Baxter Building. Yeah, I can see that for sure. So yeah, okay, good to know. Oh, I finally was able to get in my export stuff. I got the Archangel and the Warpath and X-23 2-pack. They just came in, and I'm looking forward to opening up the Exports Archangel to put my piece on there. If you haven't already, make sure you go check out MCU Collector 24's review. He did a little quick review of my Archangel wings with those with the clap wings that I've made on the figure, and it looks great. So yeah, those are very dope. I'm looking forward to checking out X-23. I feel like X-23, she needed this one here. She just needs that one extra more head sculpt. One that's masked, but a little less than this. She just needed one more head sculpt. Warpath would have been dope to have another yelling head sculpt for sure. Oh well, but they're good. I'm happy to get those. So those are going to get put into my display. I finally have a Warpath. I never got that 2-pack one a long time ago, so I'm happy to have that. Yeah, okay, so you say Triple Toy says if I'm too further away with blue letters. Okay, all right, good. At least I know I'm not crazy for liking those ones. Okay, cool. Yeah, guys, let's do a giveaway. Get red. So we're gonna do this in a elimination style. Let me get the wheels set up real quick. Hold on. There it is. StreamYard kind of changed up a little bit here, so I'm trying to figure it out. Okay. All right, cool. All right, so this is all we have here. We've got Dirty Figs, Cap Lives, DMC, Ender Shadow, Archie Collection, More Games Official, ET Figs, Century Productions, All Sadists, Inverted Builds, Patrick J. Martinez, Major Reaction IG, and Skeletons Collectibles. All right, so like I said, it's going to be elimination style. So if you get the first one goes, it gets taken out, and it's the last man standing. There we go. I should have said the last man standing. So that's how we're going to be doing this. So hopefully you guys, good luck to the winner. You get the Miss Marvel Dark Avengers figure, and you get 2 sculpts of your choice of like a head sculpt, because anything else is like pretty huge. So yeah, 2 head sculpts of your choice, and that's pretty much it. Triple Toys, you're not on here. One sec. Let me double check something real quick. Because I know, I'm pretty sure I did it. Thank you, sir. 1 minute. I gotta go through my messages. Did you share it? Because anybody that did it, I shared. I said you're good to go. You're confirmed, and I don't see in our Instagram messages. I don't see it confirmed. For when I did this one, it was on Instagram as all you do is share one of my sculpts, and then you tag me, and that's pretty much it. And I confirmed with everybody on there that if they did it or not. If I did it, and did you just share the video I posted, or did you actually share the sculpt and tag me? Because there's a difference in that one. But I know you did share the post at least. Okay. I'm gonna put you in there anyways, just because you've been, with me since day one. So Gaijin, Tribute Toys. I don't mind throwing you guys in here at all. Okay, well, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna throw you in here. We got you. I appreciate you. Sorry if I didn't have you in here before. I don't know why I didn't see that. Maybe did you tag me? Sometimes I don't see it if it's not tagged. Maybe that's why. But thank you for sharing. Regardless, it doesn't matter. What matters is hopefully you win. Hopefully everybody here wins. And I'm gonna be doing this a little bit more often. I want to try to do more giveaways more often. So this is gonna be the only option. I have a couple other figures I want to do giveaways with. So stay tuned. That's gonna be going. All right, guys. You sure the Daredevil sculpt? You're right. I do remember seeing that. Okay, all right. Cool. No worries. We got you in here. All right, guys. Thank you. That's why it's good to tune in on this, because what if somebody wasn't tuning in and I messed up? So, all right, there we go. All right, let's do this. Spin the first one. Ooh. Dang, I'll say this is out. All right, good luck in the next one. We got 13 entries we have so far, or 14. Now we're down to 13. Oh damn, Cap Lives is out. Cap Lives has great art, great pictures. Go check them out. All right, let's go. Who is up next? RG Collection. Dang. Make sure you guys are checking them out. He's over on YouTube as well. And then, I thought it was going to be Diego. Ender's Shadow is out, unfortunately. I'm sorry, brother. That was a close one. All right, what do we got next? Oh. Just past Bearded Bills. On to Patrick J. Martinez. Patrick, I always appreciate you, man. Thank you for letting me be on your podcast, or I'm sorry, your radio. I don't know, I guess you could kind of call it a podcast in ways, but he's on the radio sometimes. He let me be on there one time, and I was much appreciative of that. So, shout out to you. Let's go. What we got. Dang, that's gonna be a close one. Bearded Bills keep getting close. Century Productions. I'm sorry, brother. Oh, make sure you guys follow him if you guys don't already, because he is an amazing toy photographer. Everything he does, constantly kicking ass. All right, boom. Oh, I think it's that time. Bearded Bills finally got selected. So many close calls. Bearded Bills always making some cool little signs. I gotta get somebody to make me a sign eventually in the back. I gotta get something that's like either here or like over here-ish. I don't know. And if you didn't notice before, I don't have a couch here anymore. I'm getting a new couch on Wednesday. So that should be nice. Ooh, EG Pigs. Dang, I'm sorry, brother. But make sure you guys check him out. He just made a Kree Supreme Intelligence thing. And he's working on was it Giganto? Yeah, the Fantastic Four villain. He makes him. So go check him out on Instagram, guys. I know. I wish people would be here more often for sure, but they should be here. I mentioned July 14th. I'm going to be doing this on my thing, but that might be a stipulation in the future that if they're not here, then get people to come watching. But I think I'll do that for a future one work. It's more on trying to get YouTube subscribers, because that one was more so to push my Instagram. So this one, in the future I'll do one for mostly for that one. I'll keep pushing. Oh, that was a close one. Dirty Figs. I'm sorry, man. Wow. Just by the skin of your hair there, Tribute Toys. Still in it. Have you guys are in here? What do we got left? We got the People's Champ DMC here. My Lorcana man over here, Lord Games official. If you guys don't play trading cards, it's Lorcana. He does great stuff. He's on YouTube. I always appreciate his stuff. Major Reaction IG's in here. Skeletons Collectibles, and we got the one and only Triple Toys. He still made it all the way in here. Let's go. All right, last 5. Oh, and Major Reaction looks like Major Reaction is out. So next time, oh man, down to the last 4. Let's go. Let's see who it is. Oh, lower gains. Sorry, Alvin. That one is out. Dang. Triple Toys, you're still in it, man. You're gonna be in top 3. Hey, I appreciate all of these guys right here. DMC, Skeletons Collectibles, Triple Toys. Let's go. I'm happy you guys are in here winning. Let's go. Let's see who it goes. Oh, the People's Champ is out. Wow, this is a close one. Oh my god, it's like Skeleton Collectibles won my Ghost Rider giveaway too. So it's like, I hope it's not him. It's like, I don't know, that's a word to say, but you don't want somebody always winning everything. But this is fair. It's not like this is rigged or nothing. But holy crap, from nothing to something, Triple Toys. Oh, dude, no way. Look at that. You went from not about to be on here to winning it at all. Holy crud. That is crazy. Triple Toys is our winner. Congratulations, my man. Look at you. Boom. We have the actual winner now. That is crazy. All right, my man. You can hit me up right here if you want, or tell me on IG. It doesn't matter. Tell me which sculpts you want, and give me your address on IG, and I'll ship it out to you. Yeah, that was crazy. I appreciate that it went to you though, because you Gaijin and Undershadow have been on here just chilling here with me the whole time, and I appreciate you guys for that. So I'm just happy it went to one of you guys. All right, that was it. That was all she wrote for that one. Hold on. So very good, guys. Very good. Till next time, I'll probably run another one in probably beginning of August. We'll do another one that's based more of like, if you're following me on YouTube, or make sure you're subscribed to my YouTube kind of situation. Puppy, ma'am, what? You're in the way. If you're this dog is whining. We'll probably do another one in the future anyway. So I don't know how we'll do it, but expect more giveaways. It helps me out a lot, and I know it'll help you guys out. So let's just keep having fun with it. So that's great. Hopefully we can get something else in the future. I don't know what we'll give away in the future, but I was gonna try to get another Archangel, but the pre-order I had at GameStop was they had one that was, it was supposed to be like what, 45? I think it was at 40, and then they wanting 65 for Archangel at GameStop, and I was like, no, none of this crap. I'm not buying that from you guys. Or I had like $15 on pre-order, and then it went up during the after, like in between my pre-order. So I was like, nah, I'm not picking it up. I'm canceling it, and I put it to Warpath. And then, if you don't see, also picked up ROM as well. It's on the wall right there. Wasn't going to, but I've been seeing that it's been selling out, so I'm gonna hold on to him. I'm probably not gonna open him up for a long time, just in case, because he doesn't fit anywhere in the collection at the moment anyway. So that was crazy. Yeah, right. I thought for sure Scaley would win again, but nothing wrong if he did. Just I like when other people win. It'd be crazy if you won both of them, but yeah, that's crazy. So we'll do that in the future again. All right, let's get to action sculpting here, guys. We're 20 minutes in and haven't started sculpting. We're having fun, okay? Oh, I see all of this and it's like empty. but it's because I'm getting a reclining couch now. Not the old one is the old one from my old house, and it was broken and uncomfortable to sit on, full of hair. So now I'm gonna have a nice reclining. So we're moving up in life, people. All right, let me put myself off to the side here, and we are. Screen. Go. Alrighty, fantastic. So, I previously had this one, but I am going to rework it because I don't know, I just wasn't that happy with how this was looking. And then what I'm going to do instead is we're going to cut off. So let's duplicate. Actually, I shouldn't do that until later. Yeah, let's do it later because what we're going to do is we're going to have this separate piece so that way you just key it in the bottom. But when it's on the main head, on this version of the head, it'll be, you're not going to change. It's not going to change. Where did my thingy go? All right, so let's do this. ST. Let's go to detail. Trippin' Toys. Which sculpts do you think you want? Let me know what your thoughts are. And I think so. After this one, we'll probably jump into we'll do the vulture. I think that'll be a fun one to do. I don't know if it's like these almost give me like teeth feels, and I kind of don't want that, but it's kind of got what some of the references have. Just trying to go off what I can see here. You're digging the eyes and lips and lizard? Okay, good. All right, I'm glad you're liking it so far then, because I was kind of like unsure. I feel like iguana is probably going to be the best bet for this version of it, because it's not so much like crocodile. Like, you know what? Let me pull up some pictures of an iguana, because these are the reference. I should have been doing that. Oh shoot, I didn't have. I thought I had my symmetry still on it. least I'll try to put more focus on this lizard, since now that I have the Hall of Armor at a good point where I'm kind of happy with. I just need to start printing it. I can focus more on this lizard. So I kept putting it off because I was very inspired with the Hall of Armor. I've been just really looking at my collection and just seeing like, okay, how can I put here? You know, where do I have this? Some of the things I've been wanting to work on, like the Hall of Armor, is always something I've had in my mind. I just never had a way to like light it, so that was always the big thing that kind of like depicted what I do with it. And but now that I found those pucks, it's like, oh, perfect. And then I was with the material I use for the Fantastic Four portal, it's like it all worked out pretty well. Okay, so this, I now have some scales we can play around with. Let's now make sure we throw this on. So now let's do layers. Add a layer. Let's go a little further back. You know what? Let's start up a little bit higher with this. Try to get it to blend a little bit. Let's do this like that. Probably like one more here. That should be okay. Smooth that back out. And then here, let's go. I got some other ones. Let's check them out. I guess you guys can't see them, unfortunately, but oh well. I will. Let's see which one can work best for this section. Maybe this one. Let's see. Something like that's not too bad. Okay, let's switch up. Switch up the sculpt. Not sculpt, the texture. There we go. Let's turn off the battery here. Like that look on the other side. That's pretty good. Let's move this a little bit. Okay, and then let's go here. Now let's get some smaller ones. I have a couple of like small groups. Use those like this. It's a single one. We just fill in those holes. Okay. we go. Okay, so now let's go back to the brush. Actually, no, sorry, not the brush. Alpha imports. There's one I kind of liked here. Let's see. Oh yeah, maybe it's this. Maybe we can use this one for the corner here. Yeah. So like you need some like the bigger ones toward the edge here. So let's go here like this. That. That. Go back to the single one. Oops, Jesus. Sorry guys. Hell yeah, vultures, chitin, lizards, like iguana scales on some parts of their body, like their face, almost looking bulbous. Yeah, there definitely are. Like, especially like I know they have, I think one big one, like right here. The Hall of Armor is going to come in handy for collectors. I know there's that Disney Store set from a few years ago, but I don't know if it's available anymore. Yeah, it's not. And you know what I noticed also with those ones is it's a lot thinner, so you don't really need light for those ones because even the natural light can kind of hit it. And I think I might change it to where I'll offer a different version of my Hall of Armor with a more shallow version of it. And I have these foot pegs that I'll incorporate into that as well. So it'll be a narrow version of what you see there. So that way, people, if they don't want to spend extra money on the light plugs, they don't have to. But I'll have to work on that eventually. Okay, let's see. What else can we mess with here? Ooh, I kind of like this one. Let's check this out, guys. See, look at this. Okay, let's go here. I guess this texture. You know what? Hold on. Let me use. Let's go back. I think that's gonna be for something else. God dang it! Come on. Let's continue this area here. Okay, I guess let's mask out here. So what have you guys been up to this week? Did you guys go watch Superman? I know I did, and it was a fantastic movie, guys. It was fantastic. It was super. No, not next week, but the following week. That one's gonna be fantastic. But yes, no. Superman was a great movie, guys. I don't want to spoil too much, so I don't want to talk about it too much. But it captured him well. That's all I gotta say. Villains are great. Lex Luthor, Nicholas Hoult did a fantastic job. All the characters, including all the supporting characters that you think would be big. I mean, they did their job. They did enough. It was cool. It was on Holt. They didn't take away from Superman at all. And then Mr. Terrific was a fantastic character. I was liking him a lot. here. Is this the direction I want to go with this? I guess it's okay. But yeah, if I had to rate the movie, I'd probably give it like a 9, maybe an 8.5. But it's definitely a good Superman movie. Definitely a good comic book movie with the morals. And I like that we got so many characters in there and fleshing out this new era. Triple Joey says, I think I'll go with the Muse Sculpt. Muse Sculpt, okay, that's one. What else do you want? You get 2 choices of sculpts. I mean, you can go with both Muses. There's 2 expressions. There's the angry one and there's the stoic one, or the standard one, so. But, you tell me which one you want. Tell me what you want, buddy, and I will make it so. Haven't seen it or Jurassic World Rebirth yet. Oh, no, you haven't seen both of those yet? Either wait until streaming or go in. Dude, do not wait for streaming, man. Go to the movie theaters. Movies need this more than freaking ever. If you want things to be successful, I know things are tough, but if you want to see things in the future like this, you gotta go to theaters, I swear. It makes a big difference. Streaming doesn't help. It doesn't help the little guy get the money. Streaming only helps, the big corporate offices. That's all I gotta say. Let's go. I really gotta be turning on this stupid symmetry. Super Superman and Justice Rebirth in top priority though. That's fine. I mean, Justice Rebirth did very good as far as box office numbers went, and they're not trying to redo themselves like Superman is. Superman is trying to come back from not allegations, but like they're trying to beat the Snyder fans, which is what needs to happen. Snyder fans can suck it. I am James Gunn all the way. He did a great job with Guardians of the Galaxy, and he has done an amazing job with Superman. That is for sure. Let's see, what did they choose last time? It was this one, I think. Keep wanting to press B for a brush, but I gotta be swapping between the alphas. grow this. Alright, how's this looking, guys? Let's go. I think I have a brush this time because I think I had an old brush that I liked for this section. Actually, no, hold on. Let's go back to here. And use this one. That back out. Turn the symmetry on before I forget. Gadget says, I've been going back to theory sculpting through Tinkercad, attempting to make whole models of Ratchet and RC from the IDW's Transformers or comics. Oh, nice. Sorry to get organic curve sculpts. Yeah. I don't know how Tinker. I can understand that being a CAD, you're not really going to get some organic stuff with CAD programs. Maybe Blender might be the better way to do so, but definitely. Like Nomad Sculpt or things like that would be better for organic stuff. But Shaper 3D or Tinkercad, that can work for the organic stuff. Not organic, the very more machinery part stuff. Cannon, what's up, buddy? How you doing, buddy? Not much, man. I've been watching movies and get you. Look, Cannon. Okay, you can't really see, but look, I'm getting a new couch. There's no couch here right now. It's gonna be a nice little reclining couch. Looking forward to it. We broke the old one. It just worn out. Me and Claire got it taken out to the curb. We used the muscles. See, I like these scales a lot more. Couldn't find the ones that I liked. These ones a little bit better. Let's go here. Select single ones. Go. Switch it back to the other one. Thanks, Ken. Yeah, I'm trying to make it. I'm kind of changing things up a little bit here. I went back. This is like if last week never happened. You also transfer my work from Tinkercad to Blender. I don't know if you can transfer it specifically. I mean, you could probably transfer like from an STL, but I don't know how much of the working condition it'll be in. Depends on your topology, I suppose. But I have never worked in Blender, or right, I barely worked in Blender, and I never worked in Tinkercad. So you might be able to export it out as an STL or OBJ and then continue to work on it from there. That's all I can think of. Here. Matt, how far did you get on Elden Ring? Did you guys beat it eventually yet, or no? A little bit here. Okay, now let's go to load brush. Go to my other add-ons. Drag and scales. Was it Dragon Force, I think? Yeah, there you go. A little bit here, a little bit here, and then let's go swap to, was it wrinkles? And then symmetry. So go. You know what? No, I don't. I don't like that. It doesn't work. 16. And then I realized I need to add more skills here. Let's see. Maybe I could just do. Let's do a little bit here. Okay, good. Okay, and then let's do ESP. Nice. Now, what do you guys need for your displays? Any thoughts of like a new wall mount that you think you need, or character you think is will work for something? I don't know. That's my ideas. I pretty much hit what I needed at least. So I want to hear what you guys need, because I think the Hall of Armor was like my last real big piece. So I started with the Fantastic Four because they had no spot. Iron Man's been needing one since I have Avengers, but there's so many dang Iron Man's areas. There's so many Iron Man figures that he needs a section for himself. Which, I mean, that's Deadpool's in that position right now. Wolverine's in that position. Did you guys see that? What's the new Bigfoot Loose Collector? Loose Collector has these Bigfoot and Yeti figures, and those look pretty cool. Might have to pick one up as a Sasquatch for Alpha Flight. Give it a new head sculpt. And what's funny is because I just completed not too long ago. I completed that Sasquatch bath with the head sculpt. I didn't have it for the longest time. Shabby. Okay, let's go here. I don't have symmetry turned on. Try to get these wrinkles up in here. Trying to find these shapes a little bit. It's not too bad overall for that sculpt. I think this can blend fairly well in here. So, okay, the last thing, shoot, you know what I need to do is actually, I gotta back up on this. I forgot I had the layers turned on still. So now that we're done with that, we can decompress some of these textures. Go harder or softer. Whoa, that's crazy. Now, if you need to work on the thing, that's how you do it right there, I guess. Okay. All right, so let's go maybe like 1.25. Let's go 1.15. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Let's save that big all. Let's go here. Let's delete. And then let's click all. Okay. I think we're good there. So now we can take this area. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. I forgot. We gotta go back in here. Bring back these details. Zestray Studio female figures and their giant lizard looks pretty tempting. Oh. Can you send me pictures of the giant lizard? I'm curious to see that. Was that the female combatants kind of thing, or is that something else? I think that looks good enough. Okay, let's leave that. No. Sometime we go Discord. Okay, all right. Under in their Discord, the Discord where exactly? Which channel? Is it general or is it one of the other ones? Honestly, I don't look at anything other than usually the Marvel Legends and those go. Or do they have something of a third party one? Let's see. Oh, maybe other toy lines. I don't see it there. Under the fantasy channel? Okay, thank you. Fantasy. Oh, okay, got it. Alright, let's see here. I see the orc. Oh, interesting. That's a pretty dope figure. I like that. Let's see, where's the more figures? Oh. Yeah, my bodies look nice. They don't really have a good picture of the crop guy. What is up with that photo? Wow, that's great. You know what looks really cool? What I really like is the man, I do not remember where they came from. There were some goblins, and the one was like more like a demon looking one. It's some third party spot. And I might work on a demon myself as like a small version for Magic, because I like playing Marvel Rivals and she ends up throwing out demons all the time. So those ones I want to do something similar to that. Actually, I just go quick splits. Okay, so I go here, dynamic solo. And if I go to geometry. Mesh. Delete lower. That mesh. Is it the Medi Toys World of Warcraft stuff? Yeah, I think so. I think that was correct. Take that, we take the bottom, do the same thing. Cool. Got a little bit of weirdness going on here, but we can fix that. So let's take this. try to reshape it. Looking clean, looking clean. Let's use opened up a hole over here. Let's go to was it geometry? Topology, there it is. Close holes. And we'll just go over here. Bring that topology back into it. Okay. Now we got that. Let's go ahead and start carving out the mount here. Let's go back to morphology, Dynamesh. Go further down. Okay, so now that we're only at 510. Okay, perfect. 4 is like, oh, too much. It was unnecessary. Don't need that on. Well, I'm trying to create a little bit of that. I've barely even went too deep. Wow. I thought I was digging a lot deeper than I thought. Don't want to go too far back here. Switch back to the top. And then bring down resolution a little bit. Split this area back out. Let's go morphology, those colors. Oops. The guy just says their orcs are so good for slightly realistic proportion hulks. Yeah, they could do good work for that. I feel like that could be a good base for like a nice Scar figure. Because Scar, or even Totally Awesome Hulk, like a better version of that one. Since they're a little bit more well proportioned. Hulk needs to be the Hulk. It's gotta be a little bit more bulkier. Otherwise, you get the MCU looking one. Okay, so let's do. Duplicate this. Actually, no, I don't need to duplicate that. Let's go here. Turn that on. PR, transparency. Let's go to about like there. Let's turn on the top of the head. Turn off. Guess I had a mask on. Okay, that's not bad. Let's rework it. All right, let's throw some teeth up in here. Let's go B. Curve. Scale this down. Oops. Resolution. Let's go here. Scale this sucker. Oh, it's gonna be this sucker. Bring this down, and this curved a wee bit. That'll do. Let's go overall gizmo. Okay, I think that should be okay there. Let's go. Maybe it needs to get a little bit longer. See what thinning out might do. Yeah, I think it might be better. I guess that's. This is okay for now. Go back to geometry. Polygroups. We're going to auto group this. So we can take just these two here. There we go. Keep going down the back. Push that a little bit closer. Got a little bit more in line. Bring it back. What do you guys think of like your version of the lizard? Do you guys think of it like more dinosaur-like? Do you see it more, I don't know, snake-like, iguana-like? Yeah, there's always different takes you can go with it. I just know I do not like that the way they went with the Amazing Spider-Man route. I don't like that face. So it just he needs a snout. Like the concept art they did for it, that's better because at least the snout's like a little bit further. Like the way I'm doing it right now, where he's got a little bit more of a snout, that's better. But I just don't like it without that snout. It just doesn't feel very lizard-like to me. I mean, it's just something about that monstrosity part to it that I liked. Okay, so if we do this, let's go. Tool. Go merge. We're gonna take this one, we're gonna merge it down, then PTR, there we go. Okay, turn this head back on. Now when we open it up, we'll have this. I feel like these teeth are a little bit too long. We'll take care of that. And then let me take care, before I do that though, I want to kind of take care of this section here. Let's go, we can go a little bit further back down here. So we'll take here. Let's just go down a little bit. I think that's better. I personally like a slightly human likeness, but if I had to choose that style between a lizard and Killer Croc, I'd probably want a more snout-like. For lizard, just different. Yeah, I feel like Killer Croc looks better with the more crunch in the face. Lizard, I always felt like the snout was better. So let's throw in this little like pad thing that he's got. No, he has right here. So we'll go here. Flatten this part out. Here. Okay. Let's rotate this a wee bit. Transparency. Okay. So now we can take this and go. I need to apologize this. Okay. Let's switch off of this. Back to freehand. Okay, so let's change color to here. Color, fill object, plug in. Set to master mirror. Version to 1 sector. Alright, so there's that. Let's add. We gotta fix the mouth here. We're looking better. We're looking better. Getting these teeth in here helps a lot. Okay, so let's go ahead and split. I didn't diamesh these together, did I? Okay, good. Let's go here. Actually. split ahead, and then we're going to do duplicate. Now we're going to go here, flip it. Come on. Go. Bring it up to the top. Nice. Okay. It's a little bit better now, right? Triple Choice says, I like more of a lizard look to the face instead of human likeness. Yeah, I feel you. I think what just gets me the lips. Okay, let's throw the tongue here. Let's play around with that. That should be fun. He's got like that venomized tongue situation. Let's go a little bit darker on the tongue area. Oops. Okay, now that we have his tongue, switch to snake hook. Oops, PIAN. H. Let's go out here, out here. Did I mesh? No, it did not. Let's go back here. All right. Make this a little, oh shit, it's a little bit thicker here. Put this down. Then here, just gonna get in there. Did you talk about the the Mofex Punisher and Sony Venom? I'm okay on the Sony Venom part. I don't really care about that one. Hopefully the feet are in a better looking situation than the Marvel Legends one was. But Mofex Punisher, that I might have to pick that up as long as it has like the white gloves and everything like that. I might have to pick that one up because Legends hasn't done it yet, and it just I don't know when they're going to go do that, but I think that's going to be a good figure for sure. So between the Mofex Daredevil and that one, I'm going to have to get those ones. Because at least my sculpts work for the Mofex Daredevil. And at least the two can go together. Just I don't collect the Mofex ones. That's the only thing, but I think I can make an exception. Just like I want to make an exception for the Mezco Fantastic Four figures because they look dope. So I try to keep all my Marvel figures, Marvel Legends. That was to help me prioritize money in situations, like whatever. But I might have to get those. All right, so this is what we're looking at so far, guys. What are we thinking? What's our thoughts here? I mean, the tongue's not done yet for sure. This is nowhere near done, but just something. This will be this is our lizard here. I'll have to go in here and fine tune a couple things here and there. The Mofex Punisher feels like a small step forward to getting a Mofex Electra and Bullseye. Ooh, Mofex Electra, that will be sweet. Hopefully Bullseye do that, man. I would totally go for those. See, my area that I love collecting is either supernatural stuff. That's why I like Midnight Suns, or Marvel Knight stuff, like those kind of characters. X-Men is okay, no, I'll collect it, whatever, but that's not my go-to. It's mostly things like Ghost Rider, Blade, Punisher, Elektra, Bullseye, all those characters that have really good, impactful stories and just very dope characters. And then just mystical stuff like Werewolf by Night, Elsa Bloodstone. Who else can we go? Moon Knight. You can get fun with those characters a lot, and like Dormammu is good. Lilith. All these characters are really fun to play with. And no matter where you are, like X-Men, they have their supernatural characters, they have their other characters, this and that, and they kind of weed in there like Magic does. And Nico, all these great characters. So I prefer that. So the more we get this with like the Mofex stuff, the better. I'm looking forward to that. Yes, maybe a little bit of a snarl. Yes, I think so. I think we'll give him a little bit more of a snarl. Like when I start getting to more of the emotions and stuff like that, we'll drop the eyebrows down. We'll give. I'll open up the mouth up a little bit here. Let's see how that looks. How does it open up? Open up the teeth. I think it's just this is very low. Let's make sure I'm brushed. Okay, we're good. Good call. See, this is why I have you guys on my stream, so we can talk and we can make things look cooler together. Look at what we create together. I'll have to fine tune that, but figure out what we can do first now. You know what? I think this part can stay down. come down a wee bit here, but it's definitely this needs to come up. Let's see here. I think if I just do a little bit of that. Let's see here, detail. Here. Oh, it's too intense, too intense. Something like that. Bring it back in a little bit as well. Okay, that's better. It's not too bad. We just need, let's get the tongue off of the teeth. I don't want them fusing. Oops. But we do need to make sure this part stays. That a little bit further in. The more of a connection here, then the more I can push it out. Okay, let's go up a little bit here. Let's see here. Does the tongue? No, I'm not gonna make it snake-like. I'll just leave it like as is. Let's go standard. Let's change the brush. Let's see here. I need to turn my lazy mouse on. Okay, I don't like that. Alright, there we go. It's looking better. Looking better. Oops. Yeah, what other cool figures have come out recently or have been shown? Nico just says I might need to get a Nico Minora. Maybe keep Ash one because the original one is kind of like, yeah, I need a new one for sure. I like it, but she needs more articulation in the waist. And she needs better arms. I just like, at least we got the effects and the interchangeable arm. That was nice, but yeah, you definitely need a new one. Oh yeah, the Hellfire Gala Spidey. Yeah, no, I'm good on that one for sure. I'll be passing on that one. It's a weird start, but honestly, the Hellfire Gala suits are very out there, and the sculpts definitely can be reused. I don't see myself picking up any of the Hellfire Gala stuff if they do that. I don't think I really want that. Yeah, I'm probably gonna pass on all those. Unless I can find them on sale. If they're on sale, I'll pick them up. Like, if they're like $15 or less, I'll pick them up. Hey, he's not even a mutant. He doesn't even go here. Ooh, the Game Reverse Kingpin. That's something I do want to pick up. I think I want to give that one a try. I think that could be pretty dope of a figure. Also, I'm always trying to figure out, because I am one piece away from finishing my Shadow King figure. I think it was the piece that came with the Scipio Spidey, and I think it was a leg or arm. I can't remember. I want to say it's a leg piece I'm missing, and I want to complete that bath so I can put Shadow King's head and then maybe a Venom's arms on there and complete that look. Because otherwise, I would put it on the classic Kingpin and then use the Game Reverse Kingpin as my actual Kingpin. But I don't know which way I want to go about that. It's like, I like Kingpin in the black suit, but I need him in that white. I need him in the white suit. It feels better as Kingpin to me. He looks menacing in the black one. I like how big he is. I like the scale and everything. But just to me, he needs to be in white. Alrighty, guys. I think we're gonna pause it here. I think this is a good amount of work. This is what I would have wished I could have accomplished last week, but it's all good. So this is a very good start to a sculpt, or not start, but almost clear to the finish line. I'll try to get this done this week. The other thing was I would like to eventually get to do a tail for him as well. There's gonna be a lot to it. We'll see how it goes. What's also gonna take me a while is trying to figure out how I want to cut the bottom of the jaw off, so that way you can paint the tongue and the jaw separately from the top of the head. That way you can get into the crevice. So I would like to hope if I can key in. Let's see here. Oops, not that one. So the tongue I'll key in to here, so the tongue will have more in here, and then I'll try to maybe do a hinge here on the back side here. Maybe that'll work. So it'll go hinge straight up, or it'll have a key going up, and then you can glue it in there once you're done. And then that should leave some space up top. Let's go into the head here. I have to try to carve out this area as well. Alright, we'll see how it goes. But alrighty, guys, I appreciate you for chilling here. Hope hope you guys have a good one, and we'll see you guys next time. We'll do another giveaway soon. My birthday is next month. I'll be probably doing a giveaway around that time. We're almost at 2K on Instagram followers, so I appreciate you guys for showing me up, for helping me out there. And yeah, the Hall of Armor Iron Man stuff is almost complete. I'll have those available soon. And thank you guys for chilling here. Gaijin, Triple Toys, congrats on that on winning the giveaway, by the way. But thank you guys for hanging out here. I appreciate you. Cannon, thank you if you're still listening. Thank you for dropping by. I always appreciate when you guys do comments. Lets me know that somebody's here. So that's it, guys. I appreciate you. We'll see you guys next time. Keep on killing it. Keep on making the world a better place.